right, so good morning everyone. Thank you all for coming. My name is Hector Santiago, founder and creator of the Stop and Shake Initiative. And today I'm heading up to Albany. I'm taking a 4-day hike, 140 miles. So today I'll be heading off on my journey, 140 miles up to Albany to ask Governor Cuomo to allocate more funding towards Westchester, specifically Yonkers, for the mental health issues. Before I get started and talk a little more about journey, I just want to bring up a few people in our community who are directors, community stakeholders, and council who are helping us with these issues, and would just like to share a few words. So first I'll bring up Ms. Sean Patterson Howard.
Good morning everyone. My name is Sean Patterson Howard. I am a community advocate and a social worker as well. Mental health is an issue across our country that we have not addressed in a tangible way. Mental health is the secret issue in our family that we don't want to address. Depression, anxiety, these are very common issues, and far too often, instead of talking about mental health and encouraging people to go get help, we'll just stop and say we'll pray, or they're a little different, or they just need to get over it. But far too many of our young people, our senior citizens, are living in silence and suffering in silence with mental illness. And we must find a comprehensive way to come and support them. So I really, really congratulate Hector for stepping forward and taking a stance on this issue. Walking up to Albany, we're here to support him. We're going to be praying for him and providing him with different types of supplies for his journey and encouraging as he goes. So follow him on social media as he does this, and encourage him, because it's not going to be an easy thing. But mental illness is something we have to address. Our young people, our families, and our seniors are suffering in silence, and we have to step up and make a difference. Too many people are close to suicide, but because we've learned how to wear a mask so well, most often people don't know the type of suffering that their colleagues and their family members are dealing with every day. We don't want to wait until something happens and say, we just didn't know. It's our business to find out and provide support and help. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Howard. Next, I want to bring up Audrey Hine from the Sharing Community.
Good morning. Thank you, Hector, for first of all inviting me here and doing the walk to Albany. I just want to say that I concur with my constituents in that people with mental health issues are not being serviced. The society believes that mental health is associated with substance abuse or with lack of education or people who just don't want to get help. And a lot of that is not true. A lot of people with mental health issues have worked for years, have been misdiagnosed, have been mistreated, and may even be homeless. And we look at them like they're bums, like they're unworthy, that I don't want them in my neighborhood. This is not happening in Yonkers. And we have a lot of mental health people that live right here, that were raised right here. They graduated, went to school here, and now society is saying, I want them out of my neighborhood. We're looking for assistance to help them get back on their feet, help them with housing, affordable housing, not shun them, because they but for the grace of God go I. Today you can be a person in a very prestigious position, and tomorrow you can have schizophrenia and nobody will even know it. No one has diagnosed you, no one has treated you, and not everyone is afraid of you. So again, I just want to encourage everyone, when you see people, please do not look down upon them. Please do not look at them as if they're beggars in the street and they're bums and they don't want to work. Please try to assist the Sharing Community and every other community that's reaching out to the people of Yonkers. Again, I want to thank Hector for taking this walk. It's a long journey. I know I can't walk 140 miles myself, but I will be praying with him, and I'm just applauding his efforts to support the Sharing Community. Thank you.
All right, so the next person I want to bring up is John Thompson from the YMCA.
I just came really to be supportive of these issues, as you've heard expressed already. I think Hector is probably one of the craziest people I know, yet at the same time, one of the most committed people that I know in terms of making a difference in issues. And this is another issue that yet he's brought to the forefront, but he does it in a great way, and it connects our younger generations. I'm excited about our younger people understanding the challenges that we face in the city of Yonkers and that we face in Westchester County. Incredible change will take place because one person makes a difference. So thank you, Hector.
Thank you, John. Next person I would love to bring up is someone who supported me throughout this whole process and many other processes, Councilman Christopher Johnson.
You know, Hector has done a great job here. Oftentimes when we think about health, we think about our physical health. We think about someone having to go to the doctor because they've got a cough, or going to the hospital because they broke a bone or tore something in their shoulder or their leg or something of that nature. But we often forget about people's mental health. We often forget about what people are going through on the inside, the thoughts that we have, the struggles that we have, the emotional tug of war that's going on inside of so many of us. And so that's what this is. This is to bring attention to that issue so that people understand that each and every one of us have moments of weakness. Each and every one of us have times where we need someone to reach out to us, where someone can lend a helping hand, and that can point us in the direction of professionals who know what they're doing, who can provide that healing on the inside that we all need. And so I want to thank Hector for making sure, for showing that each and every one of us can help, that there's something that we all can do. So often people sit at home and they go, well, I'm passionate about this issue, but I don't know how to get involved. I don't know what to do. Well, Hector today is showing if you buy a pair of sneakers and you throw a backpack on your bag and you get some water, you can take a walk. And at the end of that walk, at the beginning of that walk, people will listen to you. And at the end of that walk, they'll know what you're talking about, and they'll know that you took a stand, and they'll know that you stand for something. So Hector, thank you for standing for something, thank you for walking for something, and thank you for bringing this issue to light.
Thank you, Christopher Johnson. Another person who has supported me all constantly is Councilman Michael Sabatino.
Thank you, Hector. I think one of the things that we have to be mindful of, that mental illness is often a chemical imbalance, and that becomes a health issue that should be treated because of that being a chemical imbalance. I can tell you very honestly, when I was growing up as a teenager, I was struggling with who I was, and I'll be very honest with you, I may not have been standing here today. I was almost one of those statistics. And when I look back and think about that, I say to myself, and look back at what I've accomplished, it would have been a loss. So I think it's very important that we give this issue much more attention. Our healthcare system does not provide for our mentally ill. Many of you may not know, but when someone gets admitted to a hospital for a mental illness, the maximum stay that they can stay is 30 days. So how is somebody going to be cured in 30 days? So there's a lot that needs to be changed in this healthcare system, and mental illness is always pushed aside. So I want to applaud Hector. I wish him a safe travel, and he will make an impact, and hopefully if he even changes one person's opinion about this, he will have been successful.
So I want to start by saying thank you to everyone who supported me. I want to thank God first and foremost, who put this idea in my head, and just brought so many angels in my life to make sure this went through. When I first started this, I wasn't prepared mentally, physically, or even financially. And the community came together, different people. I mean, this is clearly not a party issue. This isn't a class issue. This isn't a race issue. Depression has no face. This is sweeping our nation. We have people committing suicide all throughout the board because they're, like Ms. Howard said, they're silently suffering. And I'm just here to really let people know that there's options. If you just step outside, the healthcare is definitely one thing that we definitely need to start working on. I'm calling all forms of government to kind of look into their mental health state of their city and see if it's working. I personally went through my whole depression when I was young, and I still come in and out of it. But if it wasn't for all the amazing and wonderful relationships that I built, my social capital, so to say, I don't know what I'll do. At any moment, I can call someone in my community, I can take a walk, and this is why I really am doing this walk, to let people know that don't stay home dealing with these thoughts. Get out, get to know someone, go for a walk. It doesn't have to be 140 miles, but definitely go out and get some fresh air. And yeah, I'm nervous, but I know that God got me, my community has me. I definitely want to emphasize that it takes a village to raise a child, but it takes a bunch of loving relationships to create a village, and that's where I'm trying to get at with this initiative. Again, I hope Governor Cuomo hears us and sees what I'm doing and tries to allocate some more money here to Westchester, specifically Yonkers. We need it. We need to get more mental health services to our community. To all the youth out there, you are not alone. Follow me on Facebook. I'm here for you. Give me a call. If I don't know the answer, we can figure it out together. People in the community, speak to the youth. They need us. And yeah, everyone can make a difference, one handshake at a time. So thank you all for being here. I thank all my supporters. I'll be going on Facebook Live to thank everyone later. But overall, thank you again, and look forward to this long journey. Thank you. Ready for my TV? Good luck. You'll be fine. 5 minutes. I just gotta get my stuff together now. I didn't know you could go.
You told me on Sunday.
Not bad, not bad. So what, a couple thousand more to go, right? Make sure.
Yeah, I personally had.
Well, Hector, the journey of 1,000 miles is about to begin with a single steps.
Absolutely.
Single step. Tell us, what is the message that you want to convey to the people of Yonkers?
To the people of Yonkers, I want to say, get out. You know, don't stay. If you're going through something, don't feel alone. Get out. Really talk to your community. Get to know each other. It takes a village to raise a child, but it takes a bunch of loving relationships to create a village, and that's where we need to get back at. If you know someone in your building who is going through someone, hit them up. And my whole thing is get connected, you know. I went through my depression and I was able to overcome that, or kind of moderate it, but it was only through the connections I know. I can call anyone at any time. I have different resources and different exposure to different things. And that's my message for the locals. My message to Governor Cuomo is to please allocate some more funding to Westchester, specifically Yonkers. We can definitely use the funding for mental health services. I really hope that he sees this, he gets these messages, and understands that people are silently suffering out here. And I hope he receives us with open arms.
Now, Hector, how has the office behind you supported you in this journey?
They supported me 100%. They helped me set up the press conference. They helped me set up like press releases. The mayor set up a nice bag and gave me a portable charger. He wasn't here because he's actually out of town. He left yesterday, but he handwrote a note for me and sent me a personal letter just thanking me for what I'm doing for the city of Yonkers, and sends his love and respect and support, which I super appreciate. He can have this. He's the mayor of the city. He can be doing so many other things, and he took time out to write this letter. So I really appreciate him for that. Yeah, anything I do, they're super supportive of it. They give me my time, and yeah, anything I need.
Well, Hector, we wish you good luck, a good journey, and you keep us posted on the Yonkers Voice.
Absolutely. Yonkers Voice Central is where it's at. Thank you. Virginia.
Because we don't have it, we're doing the best we can to provide mental health services through the Westchester County Community Mental Health Community planning community. So, we're doing the best we can with the limited resources that we have. We could use a lot more to stay aid. Because mental health, you can see it from the homeless population out here. You can see it from overcrowded homeless shelters. We're trying to find a new facility for them as well. So mental health illness is very prevalent here in our communities. And the state is not doing much to, ease exactly, to ease our burden, basically. It's more than basic human care, more than,
What's your route? Stop and cheap. What's your route? Okay. The route, I'm taking Route 9 all the way up. Route 9 all the way up. And I'm off.
Watch your back.
Oh, I left this over here. Thank God I'm walking this way. Completely forgot about this.
Hector just crossed the city line into Hastings on the Hudson. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling motivated. Few residents already stopped me from Yonkers. I'm on my way to meet other residents from Hastings who already reached out to me that they're waiting for me at the village. They got some protein bars and stuff for me, which is pretty cool. I'm excited, man. I feel super motivated. I've taken 9,756 steps already. I'm 6 miles in of my 33 mile a day walk. Feel great. Still have a lot of water left.
Good, good.
And
how many pounds you think you're gonna lose on this trip?
Hopefully about 5.
5 pounds?
5 pounds, maybe more, but I'm eating a lot of protein, so trying to balance it out.
And how you coming back, Hector?
I'm taking the bus back.
Taking the bus back?
Yes.
No one is picking you up?
Maybe, I don't know. People have been surprising me, so if I take the bus, I know ultimately I'm taking the bus. But yeah, if somebody picks me up or something, I'll probably take the ride too.
Tell you what, stay in touch with Yonkers Voice. Maybe we pick you up.
Oh, that'll be awesome. I'll give you an exclusive on our way back.
Promises, promises. Okay, good luck, Hector.
Thank you. Log into Yonkers Voice. I'm gonna be sending updates.
You got it.